Hola, mi amigos. I am back. Laundry basket has made another appearance because it's very annoying to move. Today, I will be drawing Cartoons from Memory, Cartoon Network Edition. And this time, I'm drawing five, count 'em, five drawings. Well, here we go. So I made a real mistake with this one. My iPad didn't have enough space and I didn't realize it, so it wasn't recording anything I was drawing. So now I just have this finished drawing without me drawing it. But anyways, this is supposed to be the blonde green girl from the Hex Girls. And I know I didn't do great. I already know. Next up we have Raven from Teen Titans. I decided to do these drawings a little different, and I did like the sketchy underline drawing first, and then attempted to draw over that with more clean lines, but I found it to be a lot more easier when coloring it in and having to erase lines. It was a lot less erasing because there was less just bulgy black to get rid of, and also it was easier to just paint bucket a whole area purple or whatever color I was paint bucketing. Back to my Teen Titans talk. This is Raven from Teen Titans. Teen Titans was a show on Cartoon Network from like 2003 to like 2006. It was my favorite show of the time. I absolutely loved it. I watched it every day that it was on. My favorite characters were Starfire and Raven. Mostly Starfire. I was Starfire for Halloween one year. I absolutely loved her. I drew her in class like every day, which is weird that I chose Raven. I don't know, I just feel like I remembered her better. Maybe in another one I'll draw Starfire. Who knows? I attempted to make Raven's eyes like what they look like when she used their powers, but it was not looking right. So I erased it and attempted to do her actual eyes like 50 times. But then again, I could not remember what they look like. I ended up getting a pretty accurate drawing of them from what I think they look like. I remember her eyes being like the same color as her hair, so I think they're pretty good. I don't know. Haven't seen them in a while. This show I have watched more recently though. I watched it in college a lot. A few of the drawings in this video I decided to add a background to. And when I say background, I don't mean very detailed, just other than plain white. Because I thought it gave the character more of a universe to like live in, give it more realism in quotations because it's a cartoon, but it just looked better than being in white negative space. And there I thought she was done. Thought she was all finished, was happy with it, all good. And then I realized, I think she may need some shading. So then I went back in and gave her shading. I don't know if her eyebrows look right though. Her eyebrows may be something different. I don't know. We'll have to see. Here is Raven, El Fini. Next, I had the brilliant idea of doing Pikachu. Why? I don't know, because I have never watched Pokemon once in my life. I thought Pikachu was such like an iconic character. Everyone knows what Pikachu looks like. It would be easy to draw him and or her. But no, it was really difficult. I made Pikachu look like a weird lightning cat, which Pikachu may be a weird lightning cat, but mine actually looks like a cat. I don't know, something's very wrong with the ears, I think. The ears might be a little bit smaller, I don't know. And also, I made Pikachu's hands look like weird saggy boobs. But other than that, I think it might be fine. The tail's pretty good, I think. The black might not be in the right places, but I think it's okay. Pikachu's face also looks very cute, but I don't know if it's right. The little pink on the cheeks, I think, is pretty accurate, but other than that, I don't know. Here's finished Pikachu. It looks nothing like Pikachu, so I decided, maybe a background would make it look better, which I'm not sure in what world that would be correct, because backgrounds don't just automatically make pictures look better, but nevertheless, Pikachu is finished. Next, I decided to do Johnny Bravo, which is another show that I have never actually seen. Well, I've seen it a couple times, but I've never actually sat down and was like, wow, I cannot wait to watch this episode of Johnny Bravo. But I felt like he was another iconic character from Cartoon Network that I could potentially draw kind of accurately. That being said, I got the colors right, but that's about it. He's pretty simple. He doesn't really have eyes, and his hair is iconic. So he's very hard to mess up. He just got like a black shirt and jeans on. He was a muscle guy, Johnny Bravo. But yeah, I think I managed to still not do great. Especially in the hair. The hair I could not make look right. I knew it was big and yellow, but that's about it. I also could not get his legs looking right. His legs just looked strange and contorted and wrong. Just wrong. Along with his hair. His hair definitely is not supposed to look like that. His hair is supposed to probably have some sort of black lines in it, and I wasn't sure where to put them, so I just shaded it. I also don't know how to draw hands, as you could tell. Added a little bit of shading to make it, to compensate my terrible skills at drawing characters from memory. But I did the best I could. Here is finished Jonathan Bravarino. The final character I decided to draw is Courage. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Classic Cartoon Network cartoon. I loved Courage. I watched him whenever I could. Everyone's complaining about how it was scary. Nah, not at all. Only that one episode with like the giant floating face, that was pretty terrifying. At first, when I was drawing Courage, I was like, oh my god, this is looking so good. I can see him in my head. This is amazing. I'm doing so good. And then as I kept drawing, I thought to myself, this doesn't look too good. This looks more like Olive the Other Reindeer, the Christmas movie dog that thinks she's a reindeer. I'll put a picture on the screen. It's a pretty good movie. You should check it out during Christmas time. I then decided that since Courage is not looking quite like he should, my genius solution was to give it a background. My solution to all things that turn out bad. But honestly, I don't think it helped in the slightest because halfway through drawing the house, I could not remember what the house looked like. So I just put a big old brown square. That's all I could remember, with a nice little antenna thing. Then I realized how terrible it looked, so I just made it super dark in hopes that it would just cover it all up. Then I realized his ears were very much incorrect in my head. So then I gave him like Blue's Clues ears, basically. Which, honestly, I think are a lot more accurate. I think. Then, for my final last minute decision, after realizing it still doesn't look right, was to give him spots. Which could be right, could be wrong, but I went with it. Full send. And then I wrote spots because I really wasn't sure. But that's it. There's finished Courage. Sorry if I'm being quiet. It's just super late and I don't want to be yelling into my microphone. Or headphone, should I say. I'm also very tired. It's late. But I also want to get this done because I feel like if I don't do it now, I won't do it at all. So we are going to look at my finished drawings versus the actual finished drawings. Okay, we have Blonde Girl from the Hex Girls. Should probably know her name. I already know that I did really bad because I accidentally saw a picture of her and she had like a black cloaky dress on, so I already know that I messed up immensely. Okay, so the dress was like green. I got the hair right, which I'm very surprised about. I remember her having really heavy black makeup, but she doesn't really have any underneath. I can't believe what mine looks like. I don't know what that outfit is or where it came from, but that has absolutely nothing to do with the show. How did I mess up that badly? Oh well, moving on. You see how bad it is. I don't need to explain anymore. Okay, so that's honestly not bad. Her forehead looks a little weird because her hairline is a lot different than how I drew it, but the colors are pretty on. The eyebrows are not. The mouth is surprisingly on with the nose. This ain't too shabby. I thought the beads around her neck were what connected the cape together, or like what that's what that looked like. I realized that's actually what her belt looks like. So it's funny that I mix those up. Alright, we're done here. I don't want to look at this anymore. Pikachu, oh god. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. The red on his cheeks is a lot more evident. His ears are like that if he was a cat. They're black on the tips, yes. Oh my god, his tail. His tail is not even black. Oh my god, it's like reddish brown. Pichu's tail is kind of more like that. Also, my eyes are so incorrect. If I gave him those eyes, it would have been like miles better. Well, him, her, whatever. I kind of drew like a kawaii one a little bit. Well, not even. Mine's ugly. My Pikachu looks so funny. The head is like the completely wrong shape. Johnny Bravo. I think I did pretty good with this. Oh wow, his proportions are much more insane than I drew them. Well, that's like kind of similar, that pose. Oh my god, he's so much bigger than I thought. It's not that far off. If my head was a little more square, it'd be a lot better. But like, oh, and the body obviously. Oh my god, his legs are so small. It's so weird. Everything else is pretty much on, even though I didn't know what his shoes looked like. Those shoes are not bad. Just little black blobs. Finally, we have Courage, which looks great. Okay, I can see why I thought he had spots. Because he kind of does. Little spots. But his ears are black, and that's what made me think there were spots there. He doesn't have this whole light part on his stomach. He looks ridiculous. He has a lot of weird features. Like his hands and his legs, feet, are like clovers, and this tail, what is this tail? Mine looks like a much cuter version of Courage. At least I made him worried. Am I right? Well, here we are at the finish line. I don't know what I'm saying. It's late. This was my video, part 3, Drawing from Memory, Cartoon Network edition. Hope you enjoyed it. Stick around. I'm probably going to have others, but also, these aren't coming out very good, and I don't draw character drawings well, so maybe I won't do this anymore. Who's to say? I probably will. Stick around for more videos, and funny entertainment. Not funny entertainment, just entertainment. Just me being weird and stupid and rambling, like I am currently. But I hope you enjoyed this video. That is all, so goodbye.